Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big Bag Rib Show.
Yes,
I'm your
sir.
host, Cole Cunningham, and I'm here with my co-host,
Otto.
Otto Click. Another two-man show for you today.
Sir.
So, yeah, just, quick two-man power trip.
Episode number 8 too.
Yeah, number 8.
And guys, have a very Merry Christmas. This will be technically our Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Because next Tuesday will be the day after Christmas. So, yeah.
Yeah, last episode before Christmas.
Cheeky
So,
little Christmas episode here.
Yeah, feeling super festive today. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty festive as well. It's really cloudy outside right now. Kind of like we don't have snow here in Arizona at all, but I mean, not where we live. But the dark clouds are kind of giving me snow vibes. So
Yeah, I feel it's a beautiful day out here in Arizona.
yeah, well, I mean, let's jump right in here because we got a little special treat for you at the end of these games.
Yeah.
But we'll start off with a bang. Thursday Night Football. I didn't watch any of this game. The Raiders defeated the Chargers 63-21. Cheeky little 60 bomb for the Raiders. And I fell asleep. The entirety of this game I was asleep, and then I woke up, and I think you texted in the group chat, was like, so we're going to talk about this Thursday night game?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened? And I looked it up, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was the start of week 15. First of all, I should say it's crazy how we're already fucking week 15
I know.
season. But
fantasy playoffs too.
yeah, I didn't really watch too much of this game just because it wasn't really something that I was looking forward to. Just because both of these rosters super banged up and
Yeah.
Not something that I had super high on my card for my Thursday. But I checked the game a little bit and I was shocked to see at halftime it was 42-0.
Insane.
So, yeah.
I think that's the first time this happened since 2014 or something.
Yeah.
And it was the Raiders that did it. That's crazy.
Yeah. If you would have told me the next team to get 60 points in a game was going to be the fucking Raiders.
The fucking Raiders.
Yeah. I mean, I would have been hyped, but I would have not believed you.
No, definitely not on my card for this game. And I mean, it's pretty impressive that this team 4 days before this put up 0 points, and then they take that game and then they score 63 motherfucking points in a game.
I guess that just goes to show you how good Brian Flores is because holding this Raiders juggernaut to 0 points.
This absolute offensive juggernaut. Or it just shows how fucking terrible Brandon Staley is.
Or you can say how terrible he was.
Because he is no longer the head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers fans, you are free.
Rejoice.
Yeah, thank God. I mean that guy was doing nothing.
Yeah. After this game, I think it was the day after, I remember I went into work, I was like, all right, when is Brandon Staley going to get fired? It was like 9 a.m. I was like, why is he still not fired yet?
Yes.
But then while I was working, I got the notification that he got fired, and I was like, thank God.
They just had to wake up, get some breakfast.
Yeah, they had to run to Mickey D's, get some McGriddles before telling Brandon Staley, and I think they cleaned house because I think they also fired the GM, and I think somebody else got fired too.
Yeah, it needed to happen. That GM had been there for 10 years or something insane.
Yeah.
I know GMs usually stay on teams longer than head coaches, but it's just crazy. But as horrible, Brandon Staley was an atrocious coach, really bad. But as horrible as he was, I kind of felt bad for him in this press conference of this game.
Yeah.
Because there was this reporter that basically asked him, are you still going to be the coach?
Yeah.
You're getting fired, right? Basically told him that. And he didn't even blow up. He kind of accepted it and was just like, yeah. You know what I mean? He didn't say that, but he was basically like, we'll see what happens. So he knew he was getting fired.
Well, yeah, it's basically every time the Chargers lose, in the post-game presser for Brandon Staley, they're just
gets cooked.
Yeah, it's just hey, dude, so when are they going to fire you? It's they do not care at all.
He had that one time that he blew up. But
yeah, I remember that, and it basically shows you that the writing has been on the wall here for Brandon Staley. And it seems like the Chargers have kind of just been looking for a reason to fire him during the season. And Yeah, no, getting up 63 points when you're supposed to be a defensive guru or whatever, that's a pretty good reason. But, Brandon Staley gone, RIP Bozo, defensive Cliff Kingsbury, gone from the NFL.
And probably never to return, unless he's not even as a defensive coordinator, because he led one of the worst defenses as a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it shows you that he was basically just like an Aaron Donald merchant.
So who is their interim head coach? Because to me, it should be Kellen Moore.
I think they actually promoted their. Who was it? Hold on, because I remember seeing who it was. I had to figure out what their position was. So it was. They promoted Giff Smith, who was, what was he? He was basically basically kind of like a defensive coach for them. So
okay. They don't really usually promote offensive or like coordinators, huh? Because then they have to find a replacement for them.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, you know what I mean, though. I feel like Kellen Moore could be in the running for that job.
Yeah. No. Like I've kind of been thinking, since why not just fire like Brandon Staley and just kind of give Kellen Moore a shot at head coach. But I guess they wanted to go in a different direction.
Because Antonio Pierce, he was a linebackers coach or something like that, right?
Yeah, he was a linebacker coach for the Raiders.
So they usually just promote skill position coaches, which is really weird to me, because that's like leapfrogging over a coordinator all of a sudden. So.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. Because like you said, not a lot of like coordinators get promoted to be like an interim head coach. Because like you saw with Frank Reich getting fired, I think the Panthers promoted like their like special teams coordinator to be their interim head coach. So
weird.
Yeah, it's just interesting. I don't know why NFL coaches do that, but
Well, very, very weird game, but very fun to have those kind of games. Now, moving on to this next game, this was one of those ones I was following at work. I actually work with two Vikings fans, and the whole time, I mean, I think the Vikings were up 14-3, and they were feeling very confident, and all of a sudden they lost. And Jake Browning very infamously said they should not have cut me.
Yeah,
what a line.
He threw some expletives in there. But yeah, you basically, summed up the quote perfectly there.
I like that, though.
Yeah, I mean, shout out Jake Browning.
Kind of looks like the Vikings could use a Jake Browning right now.
Yeah. Their quarterback situation ever since the Dobbs Linsanity run ended has kind of been, very not good. So, they're just kind of going through the motions for this season. Like, I don't think they're going to make the playoffs. I'd be shocked if they did. And like Jake Browning, I don't want to say like he's performed well in these last like 3 games for the Bengals, but I don't want to say he's like like a starting caliber quarterback anywhere, because I think he's a guy who's benefiting from, let's be honest, it's the best wide receiver core in the NFL. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to do your job when you have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd catching the ball for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's winning games for him, so that's really all you can ask for him, and that's what he's doing.
That was a crazy play by T. Higgins at the end of the game.
Yeah, no, that was insane.
To throw his arm out there and get in.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen like a player do that.
I've seen it once, and it was very, very frustrating. It was I want to say like a Week 17 matchup between the Ravens and Steelers, and it was a win and get into the playoffs type situation. And to win it, Antonio Brown caught the ball at the 1-yard line, was getting tackled, and reached his arm out across the goal line. And at that time, I didn't even know you could do that. So I was like, nope, not a touchdown, not a touchdown.
Yeah.
And it was. And I was so astounded. I didn't know you could just freaking reach your arm over. I mean, to me, I don't know. That's kind of a weird rule to me. The fact that you can just be like, oh, let me get my hand over and it's a touchdown.
Well, I mean,
but it makes cool plays like that where you're just fighting for the ball, or you're fighting to get in, and I don't know.
I mean, it makes sense though, because it's like the ball is crossing the goal line. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has to.
So-
Yeah, sure.
And like and it's like you still have possession of it. So,
Yeah,
but no, I understand where you're coming from. You think Antonio Brown remembers that?
probably not.
No, so you think the CT?
All he remembers is nutting on hotel televisions.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did see that tweet.
Man, what the fuck is this guy even talking about anymore? The guy's lost his mind.
Yeah. Shout out. Actually, not shout out. Shout out Vontez Perfect, but Vontez Perfect. What have you done?
Yeah, I hope he feels like guilty about everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, a cool little comeback win for the Bengals. They sort of look like they might make their way into the playoffs, honestly.
Yeah. I think this team's gonna sneak into the playoffs with how they're playing right now. I don't really have any expectations for them in the playoffs. But it'll be interesting to see. Also, just want to shout out for the Vikings defense. Daniel Hunter had a really good game, 2 sacks, 3 TFLs. So,
Nice.
Some solid play on the offensive side of there. And the Vikings receivers had a pretty good game here too. Jordan Addison, 6 receptions for 111 yards and 2 touchdowns. Justin Jefferson coming back after that brutal hit in the Raider game. And also Ty Chandler ran the ball really well for the Vikings. Who would have thought that? 23 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown. Yeah, really.
Tight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's for him. And for the Bengals on the offensive side, T. Higgins just really came clutch in the fourth quarter there for the Bengals. So yeah, good on the Bengals for getting the win here.
So congrats to the Bengals. But moving on to this next game, the Indianapolis Colts defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-13. Not really much to say about this game except the Steelers are just spiraling out of control right now. They're just playing their way out of the playoffs. They've lost
Thank God.
straight. Thank God.
I don't want to see this team in the playoffs. Not what anybody did.
My biggest storyline from this game, the Steelers' savior has returned. Mason Rudolph. Who will be getting the start in the next game, Rudolph.
Yeah, he will.
Your nose is shining so bright. Are you going to guide the Steelers sleigh on Sunday night? Wait, when do they play?
They play on Saturday.
Saturday night?
Yeah, that would be cool if they played on Sunday because that would have been Christmas Eve, but yeah.
On Christmas.
Would have been awesome if they had a Christmas game. Could you imagine?
Dude, the scriptwriters missed on that one.
Yeah.
But anyways, Mason Rudolph is back. Didn't even know he was on this team. Apparently he got re-signed.
I think he's just been there. I don't been there.
Maybe Avery's just stupid, but I'm pretty sure Avery said that they brought him back.
I know. I think he's just been there the whole time, to be honest with you.
I think you're right. Avery's an idiot. Well, no, I think he got cut right here. 2022, last year. And then
he was probably like the practice squad for that year or something, but
he's back, man. I forgot this dude even existed.
Yeah, he probably just didn't even get any stats, so they probably didn't have anything for him. But
Now my question to you is: are the Browns? Who are they playing on Saturday?
Oh, the Bengals.
Oh,
it
was the Browns, man.
Yeah, I wish it was.
Myles Garrett versus Mason Rudolph part 2. This time Mason Rudolph hits him with the helmet. But yeah, what if this is all just a rule to for Mason Rudolph to come back and get revenge on Myles Garrett, and then he just retires? Because when did the Steelers play the Cleveland Browns? Don't they play them one more time this year?
They do not.
No.
They already played each other twice.
And who won?
Hold on. I gotta go back to it.
Are you sure? Because I know the Browns won one.
Yeah, the Browns won in week 2, and then later in the season the Browns lost 13-10.
No, it's the other way around.
No. The Brown. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. The Steelers beat the Browns 26-22 in week 2.
Oh yeah, week 2. That was when Nick Chubb Yeah. That all makes that's coming back to me now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So congrats to the Colts. You did the NFL a favor.
Yeah. I just want to say, when I watch the Colts, or not watch the Colts, but when I see them win games like this, I'm just dude, imagine if they had Richardson.
I know.
This team would be so fun to watch. Not that Gardner Minshew's been bad.
3 tutties in this game. And
he's been solid, but God, this team with Anthony Richardson would be so so fun.
But you know, like, even with Jonathan Taylor, like, they have had so many injuries. They're kind of in the same boat as the Browns.
Yeah.
Where I think the Browns are a little bit more of an extreme because they've been missing, like, Amari Cooper's been concussed and getting banged up.
Yeah.
They've been through 4 quarterbacks. They're starting running backs out for the year. Yeah, I mean, but the Colts are kind of in that same boat, though, where they're still just outperforming, and a lot of it has to go to their first-year coach who's doing really good.
Yeah, Shane Steichen.
Yeah. Yeah, man, good for the Colts. I will say, though, I don't know if I want to see them in the playoffs. I don't know if they have the upset potential. I mean, they did beat my Ravens, like, week 3 or something. But I don't know. What do you think?
I'm kind of in the same boat. I don't know, like, I don't know if they win a playoff game, but I don't know. It would be interesting to see because I think they could. I think they're kind of one of those teams that could kind of hang on with like any team in the league, but I don't think they'll like. I don't think they're gonna like win against like they're not gonna go and like beat the fucking Ravens or something like that, you know. So
I hope not.
Yeah, I didn't say that because you're a Ravens fan. I just like threw that out there. So, yeah.
So this next game, we definitely got a little bit too excited here, and we got a little bit too excited about another team later on.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. But we both picked the Broncos to win, and they were not riding in this game.
Yeah, no, I kind of convinced you to join the dark side and, you know, let it ride with the Broncos country. But
you know, the Detroit Lions defeated the Broncos 42-17. The big blowout loss to finish off our Saturday slate of games. And yeah, man.
Yeah, no, this seems like it seems like this was like a kind of a get right game for the Broncos, or not for the Broncos, for the Lions. I feel like you saw Jared Goff kind of, you know, become the goofball once again.
He was goofing out there.
Yeah, I mean, he was honestly just goofing all over the Broncos defense. You know, Vance Joseph really just didn't know what to do. And, you know, finally after, you know, weeks of praising Vance Joseph, unfortunately, you know, finally I can say, Vance Joseph, you suck again.
He's a fraud again.
Yeah, so there's that. But it just seemed like everything on the offensive side was working for the Broncos. You know, Jared Goff, you know, had a really good game. Yeah. Yeah, do I keep saying the Broncos?
Huh?
Do I keep saying the Broncos?
Yeah, you said the Broncos again.
I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't know why I'm so focused on Broncos, but the Lions, the Detroit football Lions.
You're unlimited.
Yeah, it's just so dangerous over there, you know. But yeah, the Detroit Lions had a very good game offensively. You know, Jared Goff, you know, did his thing. 5 touchdowns. The run game came alive for the Lions here. I mean, it's kind of been alive all year, but I mean, you saw another good game for Gibbs and Montgomery. And then the receivers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, kind of, you know, being a wide receiver 1, and then Sam Laporta. Fucking Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta just doing Sam Laporta things.
Yeah.
Really hurts because I thought I was high on him at the beginning of the year, but I never drafted him. I knew he'd be good though.
Yeah, no, you definitely did say that. You know, you're not pulling a late LeBron here, so I got you.
Thank you.
But yeah, like it just kind of shows because I remember like they traded Hawkinson last year? Yeah, I think it was. And like I was like, what are they gonna do at tight end? And then they just draft Sam Laporta. They literally they plug him in, and it's like, who? You know, for T.J. Hawkinson. Because I mean, it's just.
I mean, T.J. Hawkinson's still like a beast.
You know, he's still really good.
And he might be going for the running for best tight end in the league right now. Travis Kelce does not look good.
Yeah, no. I think kind of is up in the air, like who is the best tight end.
Not that I'm a Travis hater or anything, but he's been falling off a lot the past couple weeks.
Yeah, no, he's had a couple rough games.
And T.J. Hawkinson's just really consistent.
Yeah.
And really good. And Mark Andrews is out for the year. And I don't know, even before Mark Andrews went out for the year, I didn't really get best tight end in the league vibes from him. Like Isaiah Likely, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, the Broncos are just the masters of inconsistency. Like, they either look, you know, pretty good, especially on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Or they just look horrible. Like, it's any given week with them. They'll implode on themselves. And I feel like it's the same for the Lions, honestly. Where they're either going to fucking play amazing or they're going to just, once again, implode on themselves. And this has happened to me one of the weeks that they went off.
Yeah, like, I still don't trust this defense for the Lions at all.
No.
Like, they just don't really have, that superstar type of player on their defense.
I mean, that's what they thought that, like, Aiden Hutchinson isn't bad, but they kind of thought Aiden Hutchinson would be like that Nick Bosa type player. Not because he's white, but it's just, I don't know, just they thought he would be.
Just something about him.
Just something about him. They kind of, yeah.
But yeah.
And Chin, what's that guy's name? Gardner Johnson.
Oh, CJ Gardner Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's missed some time this year.
Yeah.
He's been on IR, so that hasn't helped either. But yeah, I mean, the Lions, they still get the win here. So yeah, I mean, they look pretty good doing it, dropping 42 points on a Broncos defense that, other than giving up 70, has looked really solid this year.
Right.
So yeah.
All right, we will go. So, all right, Joe Flacco picks up another dub as the Browns starter in a classic Joe Flacco game where he throws 2 tutties, 3 picks, but comes up huge at the end of the game to win the game for the Browns. Yeah, man, I'm riding with Joe Flacco, man.
This is like the most Joe Flacco game to ever Joe Flacco in history of Joe Flacco in here.
It's just so Joe Flacco.
This is like prime, this is like the most prime Jameis Winston stat line I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
To not be from Jameis Winston.
Yeah. Well, the only other quarterback that could be, other than like Drew Lock, that could be a Jameis Winston would be Joe Flacco, because he always does this thing. I don't know if Jameis Winston is as clutch as Joe Flacco has been. No, man.
Talk about Joe Flacco.
Dude, he is, man.
No, he's so
Joe Cool.
It's so
he was Joe Cool before Joe Cool was Joe Cool. Like, before they started calling Joe Burrow Joe Cool and Joe Burr, dude, Joe Flacco was Joe Cool. I remember those days, bro.
were they calling Joe Flacco Joe Burr back?
Bro, they might have been. They might have been. I might have been doing that. I don't remember. But yeah, man, it just comes up clutch. He's the only quarterback, like I said, other than Jameis Winston, that could throw 3 interceptions and you'd still say he's awesome.
Oh no, he's great. I love watching Joe Flacco.
But yeah, so I mean, another win for him. The Bears stayed in this game. Justin Fields, as a real life quarterback, like a passing quarterback, is not good, but he puts up the stats. He puts up what am I trying to say? The fantasy points with his rushing.
Yeah,
upside.
he's a fantasy football merchant. No, I do think Justin Fields does have some talent though. I really don't think the Bears is the right situation for him.
No.
There's a really good chance that he's not going to be on this team next year, and I kind of think he knows that. So I just don't think. I don't know.
Robert Tonyan is on the fucking Bears?
Yeah.
What the shitballs? I did not know that.
Yeah, no, he actually
that man switched up.
He had a brutal drop pass in this game, actually. I that's just coming back to me.
You know who else had a brutal drop pass?
Who?
Darnell Money from China.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Darnell Mooney, get ready to learn Chinese, buddy.
And no, Quan, if you're listening, we're not talking about money and China.
I love how nobody's gonna get that inside joke.
No, and I'm not even gonna explain it.
No,
Darnell Mooney, dude. Because I was at the gym when this game was ending, and my gym always has the games on the TV.
Yeah.
And I remember watching it. And I was like, oh, this is the last play of the game. So I stopped I was in between sets, and I watched it, and I thought for a second they had won because I thought he caught it, and then he just said, you know what? No. He remembered what the script was real quick.
Yeah.
And then threw it out of his hands. There's no other explanation for that.
Yeah, I mean he had the ball.
He literally had the ball in his hands.
I-
That would have been insane if they came up with that.
I think he was like so shocked that he had the ball. He was like, "Shit, I can't do this," and he just like got rid of it.
Humpty Dumpty that bitch.
Yeah,
'Cause, like-
Humpty Dumpty is right.
Because, like, I'll tell you, maybe, you know what? Maybe he, like, caught the ball and then he remembered, he was like, I'm playing Joe Flacco. Remembered the script? And he's
Yeah.
like, I can't lose. Or I can't win. And, like,
Yeah, like one of the elves from Lord of the Rings like came out of nowhere and was like, "Joe Flacco,"
yeah.
and he just dropped the ball.
Yeah, because he's just Joe Burr.
Yeah, Joe Shiesty, the real Joe Shiesty.
This is the real Joe Shiesty in the AFC North.
I mean, he's the only one right now, so
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
any other Joe.
yeah. There's no other
I
quarterbacks.
know
named
Jake
Joe.
Browning.
Yeah,
I don't know a Joe.
yeah, elite quarterbacks, Joe Flacco and Jake Browning. But
And
no,
Mason
so,
Rudolph, don't forget.
yeah, no, for the Browns though, we're talking about tight ends. David Njoku,
Dude,
he's looked really good.
I was just going to bring him up because it looks like ever since Joe Flacco's been their quarterback,
Like he's
that's the only guy he throws to.
yeah, he had 14 targets in this game.
Like, it's for Joe Flacco, it's fuck it. David Njoku's down there somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it really is.
Like, he loves that fucking guy. I don't know if, like, David Njoku gave him that sloppy talk before, like, the games or something, but, like, he loves throwing to him.
yeah, no,
Because it's not even just this game. The
Yeah,
past-
it was like that for the Jaguars game too.
yeah, he
Like,
had two touchdowns.
Yeah,
But yeah, he loves that, man. So, hey, man, whatever's going to work. He won the game.
yeah. I mean, that's an elite security blanket right there. So, if it works, it works. So, good on them. And also, Amari Cooper, 4 receptions, 109 yards.
Yeah.
With that touchdown was really sick, honestly. That he scored. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, good for Amari Cooper. Big Amari Cooper guy over here.
I am too. I think he's always constantly underrated, especially ever since he's come to the Browns.
Yeah,
On the Raiders. Well,
I mean, on the Raiders.
He was on the Raiders.
Yeah.
But on the Cowboys, I feel like he was kind of a little overrated. Like, because he was on the Cowboys, everyone was talking about him.
Yeah, and I feel like he kind of got like overshadowed by CeeDee Lamb for like that last like year or two.
Yeah. And then he went to the Browns, and nobody's talked about him.
Yeah,
That just doesn't make sense to me because he's been so consistent.
yeah, he's a really good wide receiver.
He's so good, and he's doing it with like, I mean, not with Joe Flacco, but other than that, he's doing it with like freaking plumbers throwing to him.
Yeah, DTR, XFL MVP PJ Walker, who I think got released actually, and obviously the sexual predator himself, Deshaun Watson. But yeah, I digress. Let's move on to the next game.
Let's move on to the next game, and what a fun game! I'm glad that this happened. I'm always here to see the Packers' downfall. You know this. We know this.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers defeat the Packers 34-20, pushing the Packers out of the playoff picture even further. And biggest story from this game is Baker Mayfield just has a day. He's having a good year. Like
He really
under
is.
the radar, he's having a really good year. And
Yeah,
I want it, I wish that, if Joe Flacco wasn't on the Browns, I would say the infamous line, the Browns could really use a guy like this. But since they have Joe Shiesty, I can't really say that. But man, the Browns are stupid, man. You give Deshaun Watson all that money, you trade away this guy Baker Mayfield. You're still 9-5, sure. You're still doing great right now. But imagine if Baker was on this team.
yeah. Great day for Baker Mayfield. 381 yards, 4 touchdowns, perfect passer rating, might I add. This is that type of guy that the Browns saw when they drafted Baker Mayfield with the number 1 pick, and yeah, he's had a really underrated season. I kind of looked at his stats before I came over here, and I was like,
He's 24-8 or something.
yeah, 3,300 yards,
Yeah.
24 touchdowns, 8 picks. That's solid,
Dude, he's playing great.
Yeah,
And I'm here for it. I'm actually a big Baker Mayfield fan. I like him.
yeah, I'm rocking with Baker Mayfield too. He went to Oklahoma. I basically rock with every player that goes to Oklahoma. It's good to see him play well here for the Buccaneers.
It is. I mean, like, the biggest thing is like, it's just such a cool story. Like, Baker's having such a redemption season this year at the Buccaneers. Because I remember last year, There was a moment there where I kind of thought Baker was working his way out of the league.
Yeah, he was kind of like slowly phasing out of the league.
He was playing like garbage on the Panthers.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see how that's going for Bryce.
Yeah. Probably wasn't even Baker, but
yeah,
he wasn't playing good on the Panthers, and they cut him, and then the Rams like pick him up. He's wearing number 17. I don't know. It was
so weird to think about now.
Like, it was looking really weird, and it was looking not. I thought for sure he was kind of making his way out, and then he had that Josh Dobbs moment where he beat the Raiders Thursday night, like after like 2 days or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, basically, like, being signed off the street there.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
And then they also destroyed the Broncos that one game on Nickelodeon. So he started to kind of like work his way back towards the end of the year, but in the middle of when he got cut by the Panthers, I 100% thought this might be the last season we see a Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, no, I guess that was kind of like tank season for the Panthers there when they did that. But I just want to I'm kind of thinking about it. I mean, Baker Mayfield could very easily win Comeback Player of the Year.
He could. I mean, we're kind of, but like last year, Geno Smith was so like. Everyone was talking about Geno Smith. But I feel like this year he's so under the radar. Like,
I mean, I think it's just because, like, I don't know.
Buccaneers are mid.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like if the Buccaneers, like, win the division and go to the playoffs, like, some people might talk about them more. Because, I mean, as it's looking right now, I think they are, the best team in the NFC South. That isn't saying much because it's a whole pile of dog shit over there. But yeah, no, if there was one team, like if you had to like force me to watch an NFC South team in the playoffs, if I had to pick one, it would definitely be the Bucs. Just because I think they are.
I think on paper they're like a good team.
Yeah, no, on paper they're probably the best team in the NFC South.
Especially when Rashard White plays like Rashard White is a really good running back.
Yeah, no, he's been really solid.
Shout out Rashard White, ASU.
Yeah, and I mean, like, the Buccaneers, they still, like, I think we said it before, they still have a good defense. They still have basically all their guys that they had when they won the Super Bowl, and I mean, they've also added a couple of guys, like, you've seen Jamel Dean come up, and you've seen guys like Zion McCollum, and, just kind of pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah. And they actually, a lot of their team from that Super Bowl is still here.
Yeah.
Except Tom Brady, but I mean, you still have Chris Godwin, you still have Mike Evans. You don't have Leonard Fournette, but you're not really missing much anyway.
Yeah, it's running back.
Rashad White is here. I think he's playing better.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good receiving back.
Yeah, I mean, they're missing some guys like from the offensive line from that Super Bowl team too. Yeah. But I mean, it's still a solid roster, and you still even talking about the offensive line, you still have Tristan Wirfs, who was probably the best tackle, not the best tackle, but definitely like top 3 in the league for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good to see from the Buccaneers.
Yeah. I mean, defensive disaster class from the Packers here.
Yeah. They need to figure that out.
Yeah.
So this next game, the Houston Texans defeat the Tennessee Titans 19-16, a surprise victory, where they had Case Keenum playing because. CJ Stroud was concussed out of this game. But yeah, so Case Keenum comes in and wins the game. But also, Devin Singletary is the guy here in Houston in the backfield. 121 yards rushing. Gets 26 carries. Damian Pierce, 1 carry.
Yeah. Shout out Devin Singletary.
Was Nico Collins out of this game?
Yes.
Why the... Okay.
What's up?
I dropped Noah Brown.
Oh.
After you dropped him, I picked him up, and then I dropped him because I said, okay, Davis Mills is probably going to be throwing to this guy. I'm good. And, yeah, it's just pain.
I think Noah Brown might have a case of, like, the Gabe Davis disease, where it's, like, anytime he's on, like, a fantasy roster, he's bad, but then when he's, like, chilling in free agency, he's just, like, the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Because he went off.
Yeah, no, like, I remember he went off earlier in the season, and I was like, okay.
But then the past 2 weeks, he's had 0.
I know, it's been, like, it's so weird.
But yeah, he's definitely, like, Gabe Davis 2.0.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Texans still win. I'm gonna say it. Derrick Henry's washed. I'm sorry. I mean, 16 carries for 9 yards.
It's not looking good, bro.
16 carries. How do you run the ball 16 yards or 16 times and pick up 9 yards? It's not even a first down.
I mean, I get it. The offensive line is bad in Tennessee, but like,
I
dude.
understand that. But Derrick Henry is one of those guys where he's like one of those generational guys. He's so big and pause. He's so big and fat, or like fast for his size. Pause. But he's supposed to be that guy that even if you don't have a good offensive line, he's so hard to bring down that he just breaks these tackles and picks up those extra yards. 0.6 yards per carry. That is not a Derrick Henry stat. I fully think it's Tajay Spears' time here. I think he was a good pick, and he didn't play great in this game, but he still played a lot better than Derrick Henry.
I don't know. It's honestly kind of sad to see like Derrick Henry start to fall off a little bit because I feel like he's kind of the last of like being like a true like workhorse running back.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like he was basically the Titans' offense from like 2019 to 2022
For a long time.
Yeah.
He was everything. Ryan Tannehill literally got paid millions of dollars to just hand the ball off.
Yeah, I wish I could have done that. Honestly.
Yeah. But did the Tennessee Titans, I didn't watch this game, did the Titans wear their Oilers uniforms?
They did.
That's fucked up. Against the Texans?
They did it earlier too.
Against the Texans? Now I will say, who gives a fuck who's wearing what jersey? I really don't care. But it is kind of weird when you think like that would be like the Ravens
like wearing the Browns.
Wearing a Browns jersey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, when you put it that way, it makes no sense. But I really don't care. What they should have done is they should have had this be the bowl for that jersey.
Yeah.
And then the Texans won, so.
I mean, I do understand Texans fans being mad.
I understand it.
Those jerseys are sick. Like,
yeah,
those are really nice jerseys. But, yeah, this was just like a weird game because I just didn't think that the Texans were going to win.
I didn't either. But I maybe that goes to show how bad the Titans really are right now.
Yeah, no, they're really not in a good situation. Eliminated from playoff contention.
Really?
Yeah. So, and they're last place in the AFC South.
Damn.
They're actually the only team in the AFC South that isn't 8-6.
Damn.
Interestingly enough.
All right, so this next game, the Miami Dolphins defeat the New York Jets 30-0 in the Black Friday rematch. And it goes just as good as the last one for the Jets. Zach Wilson, right back down to earth. Gets benched or hurt. I don't fucking know. Doesn't really matter. Trevor Siemian comes in. I guess I was wrong about my boy Trevor Seaman.
The Seaman Demon.
The Seaman Demon. I thought he would play a lot better than Tim Boyle and Zach Wilson. He looks atrocious as well. Yeah. This whole Jets offense looks atrocious. Breece Hall, 2 yards a carry.
Oh God.
Look at this. Looking at the Jets offensive box score, worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's like a high school team over there. Going against NFL teams, dude.
Oh my gosh.
You got Alan Lazard as your wide receiver too. That's why you have a problem. Like you have no outside of Garrett Wilson, who are you throwing the ball to that you're like, yeah, no, that guy can make a play? Nobody.
No one.
It's just a bunch of dudes.
Just dudes being dudes.
We could go out there and we could go out there and get some production out there that these guys are doing.
It's bad. I mean, they could really use a guy like Mike White probably.
They could. Or a guy like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Or Ryan, dude, he should come out of retirement.
Yeah.
They should pull a Joe Flacco.
Yeah. Honestly, they should just call up Mark Sanchez. Be like you.
Oh, or they could use a guy like Joe Flacco as well.
Yeah, Jets legend Joe Flacco.
But
or they could use a guy like Geno Smith.
Oh.
I had to dig deep for that one, dude.
I like that Yeah, no, it just looks bad. It's
Yeah.
so bad right now for the Jets. I'm sorry, Jets fans. You guys never can get a break. Even after a good week, it's boom, right back down to earth.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing I'll say about this game is that the Dolphins winning 30-0 with no Tyreek Hill, I think that kind of does put the Tyreek Hill MVP agenda to an end.
You think
Which-
so?
I do.
Jets?
Yeah, because I mean, the Jets are still a solid defense. And I mean, Jalen Waddle had a really good game. So, you know,
Jalen.
hey man, don't be hating on the main.
I thought I hate him. I'm so tired of, because I'm playing Jeremiah right now, and he has Jalen Waddle, and I have Tyreek.
Oh yeah.
I just can't get a break.
Yeah, no, I understand your hatred of it. But yeah, no, I do think that the Tyreek Hill MVP agenda is kind of coming to an end basically with that game.
Okay, I respect it.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to this next game. The Chiefs defeat the Patriots 27-17. Get back in the win column. I mean, congratulations, I guess. You beat the Patriots by 10 points.
Huge get right game for the Chiefs.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of like a nothing game, to be honest. Like,
burger.
yeah, like, you know, I saw Chiefs versus Patriots. I expected the Chiefs to win, and the Chiefs won. That's really kind of the whole story for this game.
Yep.
You know, and I guess I'll add that Rashard Rice is looking really good for the Chiefs. You know, he's
He's
like,
their wide receiver one now.
yeah, he's like their only reliable wide receiver because it seems like Kadarius Toney doesn't know how to hold on to a football, and you know,
He had another bad drop in this game.
Yep, it's kind of the
So
story.
did
Of,
Travis Kelce, though. Just saying.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but yeah, I mean the Chiefs wide receiver coach. I don't know who the guy is, but has he been fired yet? Because
like, what are you expecting to do? I mean, you got Justin Watson out there, dude.
I just catch the ball. Like, I don't care how good of a receiver you are. I know you're not no Tyreek Hill or Justin Jefferson, but just fucking catch the ball, please. Or don't. I mean, I like seeing the Chiefs lose, so I don't really care.
Yeah.
All right, well, moving on to this next game. This is another one we just got way too horny about. The Saints defeated the Giants 24-6. We thought the Giants would win. We thought they'd pull the upset. That did not happen. Tommy DeVito kind of comes back down to earth as well. Not as much as Zach Wilson. Like, he doesn't play horrible, but he just doesn't play that good. Did he get benched?
No, he got hurt.
Okay.
Actually, like he was going for a slide.
Is it right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll see this real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
basically.
dirty.
Yeah, basically.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't remember who that was. It was number 27 for the Saints. I don't know who that is. But
Fucking bitch.
yeah, I can't believe you do that to my guy Tommy Cutlets.
He's about to get fucking assassinated.
Yeah, no, the mob's gonna come out and find
He's
that
getting
guy.
capped.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Very, very game manager type stat line for both of these quarterbacks.
I mean, Derek Carr had 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's cool, man. He still sucks. he's still overpaid. He still sucks, and the Saints should not have paid him all that money.
Yeah, I mean, not very excited.
I mean, both of these teams are in a situation where they have an overpaid quarterback. It's just the Giants. The Giants one isn't playing right
When
now.
are the Saints going to start Jameis Winston? Can you know how much more entertaining this team will be with Jameis Winston at the reins?
Dude, I would actually care about the Saints.
Me too.
Like if Jameis Winston.
I think everyone would.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, not much really else to say about this game. I was really hoping the Giants would win, but oh well. Arthur Smith.
Here we go.
You fucking bitch. I'm so done with him, bro. I'm so done. Like, week 1 of the playoffs, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I got the 1 seed. And now I'm down 160-120 because you can't give Bijan Robinson the fucking ball. I understand. It was a wet game. He's averaging 1.6. He didn't play that good. But fuck you. I mean, right, Cole?
Yeah.
Right? You're with me, right?
No, I'm
Like, fuck
with
this
you.
guy.
I don't want to advocate for somebody losing their job, but there definitely does have to be a change.
I mean, you remember earlier in the season.
I do remember, the fire Arthur Smith agendas that we would push. It's back on. The agenda is being pushed once again. I mean, I'm shocked he's still in the building. Like, my guy, you lost to the Panthers, and
you just lost to the worst football team in the fucking world. You lost to a Pop Warner team.
And like, dude, I don't get what he like.
I don't get what he sees. Why are you giving your star rookie running back 7 carries?
Like, yeah, no, I get it. He had a fumble, but it's like
it's a fucking rainy game.
Yeah, it's still Bijan. Like,
it's a fucking rainy game.
You're giving Tyler fucking Algier double the amount of carries.
Why the fuck is Tyler Algier getting 14 carries?
And it's like, that's not even the worst part, dude. The worst part is that their leading receiver, Jonnu Smith, bro. Like, my guy. Why are you drawing up plays for Jonnu Smith when you have Kyle Pitts and Drake London and Bijan Robinson? Like, there's so many better players. Like, you have so many good skill position players, and it's like you don't draw up plays for them. I get it, your quarterback sucks, but it's like, why like just find a way to get them the ball, dude.
Desmond Ridder, the professional DoorDasher.
Dude, that man's gonna be working at Little Caesars at the offseason because, I mean, he's not an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm just very frustrated. I'm just, like, I look at my phone and I'm tanking round 1, and it's because Bijan fucking Robinson has 0.4 points. 0.4 points. What the fuck is that gonna do for me, bro? That does nothing. That does nada. That does zip for my fantasy football team. And I know you don't care about my fantasy football team. So, but I also don't care about your job. I think you should lose it.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think the only reason that the Falcons lost this game is because I bet on them to win.
Yeah. The only reason the Falcons lost this game is because I had Bijan Robinson and he played like dog shit and didn't play at all.
Like,
I saw this clip. It was I don't even know who it was, but it was like a Jets quarterback or something like back in the day. It was like the player I bet on is right after I placed my bet. It was like he drops back and then he just turns around and just chucks the ball at his own end. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
So that's literally what happened here.
Dude, it's real.
That's literally what happened.
It's real, dude. Because I swear to God, like, okay, so I turned 21 recently. I've started like gambling a little bit. Not too much because like I don't want to be a gambling addict. But dude, that thing where like players just like, when you bet on them, they automatically suck. It's true.
It's real.
It's the realest thing I've ever heard. Because I remember like I bet on the Jaguars and Bengals game, that Monday night game, and I was like, oh dude, it's gonna be like an easy win. You know, I'll bet the Jaguars money line. I'll bet like Jake Browning under on passing yards. Dude fucking goes off, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Because like, it's like, what are you doing all this for? Did you know that I bet against you? Like, I don't get it, bro. It's so crazy.
I don't fucking understand it, bro. Arthur Smith.
Yeah.
Get ready to start learning some language other than English.
You know, get ready to learn Canadian, buddy. Because you're going to the CFL.
Yeah. Well, we'll just move through these kind of whatever games. Rams beat the Rams beat Commanders 28-20. I'm having like a stroke or something after thinking about Arthur Smith.
Yeah, these games are just so bad.
Rams beat the Commanders 28-20. Rams get back in the win column and look like they're going to start making their playoff push. You're going to have to start winning a couple games here.
This Rams team's looked really, like, we've kind of talked about in the last couple of weeks. They've just put together a couple of wins, and they're looking like they're going to be a very interesting, 6 or 7 seed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to be pretty hard for them to miss the playoffs because their next 3 games, or their last 3 games, I should say, Saints, Giants, 49ers. I mean, you're going 2-1 in those games. Actually, you might go 3-0. 49ers, by this time, they're going to have probably
no one out there.
Yeah, there's going to be no point because, they've already got the division locked up, and by this time they'll definitely have the number 1 seed locked up. So, Yeah.
I'm kind of rooting for the Rams to get in the playoffs because I feel like they could actually do. They're one of those teams that could sneak in and upset some.
Yeah, no, this team they are really interesting because I mean you got good players on offense. You still got some good players on defense. Like Aaron Donald and John Johnson,
and Super Bowl experience.
Yeah, and you got you got a really sick coaching staff with Sean McVay, Raheem Morris. I think this team is definitely the type of I think it'll be interesting if this team goes against the Lions.
Yeah.
Because I mean, first of all, that'd be Matthew Stafford. I think
that'd be insane.
That'd be his first game back in Detroit. I think.
Well, and it would be.
And Jared Goff's first game against the Rams. So
I think they played each other. I think the Rams and Lions played each other once, but I don't know if Matthew Stafford played.
Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, no, that would be a really interesting game because honestly, there's definitely a world where the Rams could win that game.
So this thing, I'll let you start talking about this game while I look this up. So the San Francisco 49ers defeat the Arizona Cardinals 45-29. Kind of a weird looking score there. But yeah.
Yeah. Main takeaway from this game is that there's kind of two takeaways when it comes to the Cardinals because you got the Cardinals fan here. This team needs wide receivers really bad. Because when it just comes to yards per game, the Cardinals wide receivers are averaging 102 receiving yards per game. That's last in the NFL. And I mean, look at the names that they're throwing to when it comes to receivers. You got Elijah Higgins. Well, I guess he's a tight end.
Geoff Swain.
Yeah, Jeff Swain.
Three tight ends.
Yeah, no, their top three receivers all tight ends, and it looks like their actual wide receivers they totaled. Let me see, Greg Dortch 15, round up 1-5, 20 total receiving yards in this game.
Real quick, when did Matthew Stafford get traded to the Rams?
It was in early 2021.
Okay, I think they did. Yep, they did. So It was in LA. But like I said, let me see if I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Oh, they both did play, Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff. So they have played before.
Okay.
But it would be really cool to see him play again.
Yeah, and I mean in
Detroit.
Yeah, like I said, it'd still be Stafford's first game back in Detroit. But yeah, this Cardinals team. I mean, what is there really to say? It's just send some wide receivers and a left tackle, and then I'll be jumping for joy. I think I'm just waiting for the day that Marvin Harrison Jr. is officially an Arizona Cardinal because I can't take it anymore, dude. I can't take seeing all these 5'8" wide receivers out there. I mean, I love you, Greg Dortch. Don't get me wrong, but the other guys, they just don't do it for me.
Yeah.
It's I'm watching Frodo Baggins and Samwise Gamgee out there, dude, trying to catch passes.
They would do more in this game than that.
You're probably right, dude. But I mean,
especially Samwise, bro. That guy's a beast.
He is, dude. Shout out Samwise Gamgee. But I mean, yeah, you're seeing Trey McBride get 11 targets, and God, dude, I love Trey McBride.
Yeah, he's Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison could be a really good tandem.
That's such a good core to start with for skill position players, dude. I'm itching for it, man. I'm itching for it. But also this Cardinals defense is terrible. Just wanna ask you a question, Otto. In the last 3 games for the Cardinals, how many sacks do you think they had?
I guess 2.
Fucking 0.
Oh my god.
0. Not a single sack.
Not a single sack
in the last 3 games.
Probably. So that's crazy. You can't win if you're not putting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, they moved Zayvon Collins from I think middle linebacker to edge this season. Hasn't worked. I don't know. That's another Steve Keim disaster class. And this defense needs so much help because it is abysmal. It's there's no guys that are putting pressure on the quarterback consistently, and it's so hard to watch. But that's really all I'll say about the Cardinals.
Brock Purdy, 4 touchdowns again, another great game.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold get some reps.
Yeah, he did. He got a couple reps in there. I think. God, dude, I hate to say it. I think there's a good chance Brock Purdy might win the MVP.
I think that would really, really change how people view the MVP award.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah, no, that would. I think you would hear a lot of outrage for that, but.
Well, moving on to this next game, we have a new riser in our standings.
Yeah, no, I had them down.
They're not mine, but they are a riser for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Buffalo Bills manhandled the Cowboys 31-10. Really, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was going for the Cowboys in this game because if you ask me, and for this reason, the Bills are not a team I want to see in the playoffs as a Ravens fan. I would much rather see a team like the Colts or the Bengals or I think the Browns will get in no matter what. There's a garbage truck right outside my apartment.
Just gotta roll through it.
But the Bills are the last fucking one of those teams that are right there that I want to see get in. So I was going for the Cowboys, but at the same time, I love to see a James Cook breakout, brother.
Yeah, no.
Fuck yes, bro.
Yeah.
As a James Cook fantasy owner, a James Cook believer, I went through the hard times when he was getting no reps earlier in the season. I went through those hard times. I didn't trade him, and this is just very satisfying to see. Even though I'm probably gonna lose.
Good on you for holding on to James Dalvin Cook here. Over 200 total purpose yards in this game. He was basically the Bills' offense in this game.
Yes. Josh Allen didn't have to do anything. He had 7 completions in this game.
Yeah, this seems like this is the first time, in a long time for the Bills that Josh Allen didn't have to, literally become fucking Superman to win the game. Yeah. And he said it too. He was like, dude, I feel like the guy in your project who got an A for doing nothing.
He said that?
He did say that.
I love Josh Allen.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, yeah. No, I know I picked the Cowboys in our pick'em, but honestly, I'm really happy to see the Bills to win because this just makes their playoff chances so much higher.
I know. Just being selfish.
I get it. And their last 3 games, you got Chargers, Pats, Dolphins. I think there's a shot they go 3-0 there. But yeah, this team as a 7. I don't think they're gonna be a 7 seed. But if they were a 7 seed, God, if you were the 2 seed, you'd be pissed because it's I fucking hope that's you worked so hard to try to get the 1 seed and you fall just a little bit short, and now you got to go and play against the Bills, who ever since they fired Ken Dorsey, and honestly, it's worked. They've looked they've executed on offense so much better. I don't know why since firing Ken Dorsey and promoting Joe Brady as the head coach, or not the head coach, the offensive coordinator. But yeah, this team, it seems like they just kind of came back to life when they did that.
I fully agree. I think that, but I just really love to see James Cook play like this. And honestly, the only other thing I have to say about this game is let James cook.
Let James cook.
Let James cook.
Yeah. James Dalvin Cook. That's his full name.
Yeah.
And then Dalvin Cook's full name is Dalvin James Cook.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
I'm dead serious. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
There's no fucking way.
Look it up. If you look up James Cook, his full name will be James Dalvin Cook. And if you look up Dalvin Cook's name, his full name will be Dalvin James Cook.
Alright, hold on. I'm looking up Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, quick little intermission. We gotta, he's gotta confirm what I'm saying to make sure it's true.
Dalvin James Cook
Yeah.
is an American football running back for the New York Jets of the National Football League.
Yeah.
James Dalvin Cook. What? How did I not know this? Dude, that's
You learn something new every day?
And they kind of look the same.
It's almost like they're related. It's almost like they're brothers.
They're brothers?
Did you not know that they were brothers?
No! I never knew they were brothers!
What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
What? And
dude,
fucking shitballs.
Dude, they're not gonna think, they're gonna think we don't know ball.
No, when was this?
They were the same number,
It's the
dude.
younger brother of...
Oh my god.
How did I not know this? I never knew they were brothers. I never knew this. I
just blew this dude's mind. Pause.
Nothing's real anymore.
Bro,
I mean, now I see it. They're 100% brothers. Where did Dalvin Cook go to college? Where did Dalvin Cook play college football?
Oh, he went to Florida State.
Alright, so they didn't play for the same college.
Yeah. I think James Cook might have. I'm probably wrong on this, but I think he might have went to Florida State and then like transferred
to Georgia.
Yeah, like after a year or something. But
dude, I don't know how I never knew this.
I think I just broke like the biggest news to Otto like in the history of this podcast.
What? They're 4 years apart.
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Because they talk about brothers in the NFL all the time. Like, they talk about the Diggs brothers. They talk about the Kelsey brothers.
Well, I mean...
Who are other famous brothers?
Like, just, like, in history? Or
well, like
right
now.
I can't think of any.
Other than those two.
It's kind of like the Kelseys and the Diggs.
I thought there was... Oh, the St. Brown brothers? I mean, that's not like a big one, but I knew they were
lead player
brothers.
equity is St. Brown.
But I never fucking knew that these guys were brothers. No one talks about this.
They do.
Who?
I mean, they did, like, when James Cook was getting drafted. They were like, yeah, he's brother Dalvin Cook.
I guess I just didn't follow James Cook when he got drafted.
Yeah.
He's only in his second year, right?
Yeah.
Wow. Never knew this.
God.
That's
amazing.
I never fucking knew this. This is amazing. Yeah, I mean, it makes me... It's kind of cool.
Like, I looked at you, because I was like... You're like, they look kind of similar. I was, yeah, it's
well, it's like, they kind of look similar. They kind of, like... have similar play styles.
You just think they, like, could, like... they coincidentally had, like, almost the same name.
That's what made it even crazier. Is I was like, oh, they just, like, happen to have the same name. And look the same.
Oh, my God. Dude.
And be from the same vagina.
Alright. Alright, I feel like on that note.
Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on to the next game here.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, James Cook. I didn't know you were like that.
Yeah, he wasn't familiar with this game. Yeah, but let's move on to our Sunday night game here.
Yeah, buddy boy.
The Baltimore Ravens defeat the Jacksonville Jaguars 23-7, and I mean, yeah,
dude,
Trevor Lawrence, you're not doing me any favors here. You're
making me game manager.
You're making me look like
Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, dude, you're making me look like a fraud out here. You know, so
well, I will say this game could have been way fucking closer.
Yeah,
the Jaguars weren't idiots.
Oh yeah, there's nothing.
You saw that 2 minute, the 14 seconds, like of spiking the ball.
Instead of spiking it, they like ran a play.
And they got tackled inbounds.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
Oh man, that was funny. I just remember like after that play, they panned over to like the Jaguars fans, and they're all just like,
yeah, because like it's like also like if you're running a play there and you don't have a lot of time left, like why would you not try to go for a touchdown? Like that's what you're supposed to kind of do in that situation.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like why would you like throw the ball?
Oh,
like,
before the goal line?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Like a 2 yard like. I don't even know what route he ran, but like it's basically like
he was at like the line of scrimmage basically.
Yeah, like
and Marcus Williams just made. I mean, they took Marcus Williams out.
Yeah,
injured on that play, but Marcus Williams just easily tackled him.
Yeah, that was a really weird play.
It was dumb because like the Jaguars literally like Zay Jones made such a good catch to get them into that position.
He did. That was a crazy.
That was a good catch.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like saw what they were trying to do. Like they were trying to catch the Ravens like off guard,
yeah.
Which is smart. I thought that was a good. I mean, not a good decision. I would have spiked it, but I mean, I think it's smart. But why, like you said, why would you not throw it into the end zone? Or if you're about to get sacked, just fucking throw it away.
Yeah, like it's just like it was honestly just a really bad play. That's kind of the main gripe I have with it. Like if you're gonna like do that whole thing, we kind of rush it, try to catch the defense off guard. That's cool. You can do that, but like. Don't fuck up the play like that.
Yeah, it was dumb. But yeah, no, very. I didn't wear the Ravens jersey today because my Ray Lewis jersey still in the wash since our last episode, and my Joe Flacco jersey I wore to watch this game at my girlfriend's house. So both of them are not available to me, but it doesn't matter. The Ravens are just amazing.
Yeah, the Ravens win here.
Going into the playoffs, clinch the playoff berth. We have a very tough matchup next week against the Niners. I fucking can't wait for that game.
That's on Christmas, right?
It's on Christmas.
God, what a game.
It's going to be such a good game. I'm so excited. It is unfortunately in San Francisco, but whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm very, very excited for that. I'm very, very excited for the Ravens. And another thing I want to check, because I was watching this game.
Well, also, I just want to say, kind of the big story from this game, Keaton Mitchell, torn ACL,
He's out for the year?
out for the rest of the year.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to look up. Because I
Yeah.
remember he went down and he was holding his knee. And everyone
Have
on the
you-
sideline.
Have you kind of seen that play where he went down?
Oh, I watched the whole game.
Well, yeah, like, if you slow it down
Oh.
and, like, look at it, it's bad. Like, his,
Well,
like,
he did it right next to the Ravens sideline, and they all knew.
yeah, like, if you slow it down and watch, like, how his leg, like, reacted to that, it's not good. Like, it's really
That
bad.
really hurts.
Yeah, it's
I'm not
brutal.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie because Keaton Mitchell has looked fantastic this season. He was doing great in this game. He had 8.1 yards a carry.
Yeah, yeah, it seemed like he went out of the game and he saw, Lamar be the leading rusher for this team the rest of the way.
But dude, could we get any more Lamar magic?
I mean,
Dude, I'm just saying that wasn't. How many plays did he extend just by being Lamar Jackson? Like, I'm not even trying to ride this man's meat, but like, bro, he had so many plays where they could not sack him. I don't know how many sacks they had. They probably only had like 2 sacks in this game.
they had 3.
They had 3 sacks, but that could have been way more. And then I just want to talk about that play, that beautiful play to Isaiah Likely. Oh my gosh, dude, that was so amazing. I was freaking the fuck out. Yeah, dude. Lamar Jackson looks great right now. And like he's one of those players where you look at his stat line and that just looks like if you looked at that stat line.
Yeah, it's like a really stat line.
It's like a game manager type.
Yeah, but if you watch the game, yeah, you'll
Dude.
see like how valuable he really is.
It's one of those where like you look at that and then you watch the game and you're like, that's an MVP player.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then when you look at the box score, you're like, what the fuck? But it shows in his rushing stats, but like, dude, the guy is worth that contract they gave him.
Absolutely. I mean,
He's our offense.
Yeah, no, he had a good game. Like, you look at like his all-purpose yards. You include his passing, rushing, and it's around, like 270 total yards. That's fine. Like that's good. That's solid. That's about what Lawrence had. Well, I guess Lawrence was closer to 300, but it was closer if you look at the all-purpose yards there. So, I mean, it's not like he had he had a good game. Lamar Jackson had a really good game, and like I said, yeah, like you said, he's basically the focal point of the Ravens offense.
He's our offense right now.
Yeah, and I mean, as a quarterback, that's kind of what you want in a quarterback. So, yeah.
But I'm not even trying to hate on Brock Purdy at all because I think he's a really good quarterback. But it's one of those things where one of those weird things in the NFL where Brock Purdy probably has way better stats on the season than Lamar Jackson, but Lamar Jackson makes more of an impact on his team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where with the 49ers, if Sam Darnold came in and had to play a game, I don't think he would do as bad.
Yeah, I think he almost did earlier this season when Brock Purdy was concussed.
Yeah.
And I was honestly looking forward to that because I was looking forward to see what Kyle Shanahan could do with
another quarterback.
Yeah, with Sam Darnold. But
but when it comes to the Ravens, it's like Lamar Jackson. He's irreplaceable.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, a good game for them. Yeah, he's out for the year. Man, that sucks.
Yeah, that's
Dick balls.
That's really unfortunate.
All right. Well, I guess the Ravens will just keep ravening.
Yeah, I mean they're still number 1 seed in the AFC, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, they're chugging along. They'll probably get that playoff bye.
I really hope we beat the Niners next week. That'd be huge. But at the same time, if we don't, I'm not that worried because
Let me look at their last 3 real quick. You got Niners, Dolphins, Steelers. That's kind of that's not the easiest last 3 games there. I'll say that.
no, we could easily go 0-3. I'm not kidding.
I don't think that's going to happen. But I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if they went like 1-2. You know what I'm saying?
But we'd still be 12-5.
Yeah, and I think that'd be enough to clinch the division. So, you know, I don't know about 1 seed. I mean, they're probably on the way to a 1 seed, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, the Dolphins game will be huge for that.
Yeah, you know, it'll
Because
be.
I think the Dolphins are the only ones that are like right there with us.
Yeah, no, it'll definitely be a battle to see, you know, who will get that. Because the Dolphins right now they're sitting at the 2 seed.
Yeah,
At 10-4.
they're right there.
So.
And I think the Chiefs are 2 games back, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, great game for the Ravens. That was really fun to watch. Let's move on. I don't know why I'm on the Browns-Bears game. Let's move on to the Monday night game last night. The Drew Lock Legacy game. That's all I'll say about it. Yeah, Drew fucking Lock.
Yeah.
What a drive.
Dude, that drive was honestly it's not even like, I'll be honest, it's not even that like I'm not trying to shit on Drew Lock because I mean he just won the game, but if you go back and look at that drive, every pass that the Seahawks completed was against James Bradbury.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that dude got fucking cooked. Like
Even on the touchdown?
yeah,
Oh my god.
like he got cooked on that whole drive, and I mean. The Eagles' corners this year have been cooked. We're sounding like a broken record here, but I mean, they've been so bad this year. And I'll say it again as a Cardinals fan, this Eagles team is looking like they miss Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah. They're missing both their coordinators.
Yeah. Yeah, and you got Shane Steichen over there in Indianapolis. You know, about to make the playoffs with fucking Gardner Minshew. But yeah, what a game.
What a game. I'm so glad the Seahawks won. You know, I'm a big Seahawks believer.
Yeah, and you know, I'm kind of glad the Eagles lost.
Yeah, man.
I guess I'm kind of like a residential Eagles hater. But even though I'm an Eagles hater, I must say, I do like Jalen Hurts. You know, another Oklahoma guy.
I like Jalen Hurts as well.
I'm
It's on my
a
fantasy team.
I'm rooting for Jalen Hurts. It's just Philly fans make it hard to like your teams.
Jalen Hurts kind of gave me a little bit of hope. I'm down 3 in my fantasy football matchup, but I'd be down a lot more if he threw it to A.J. Brown and gave him tutties. But Jalen Hurts, the only 2 touchdowns went to him and himself only because
Jeremiah has A.J. Brown, as you well know. So he kind of saved me there. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of hope, but not that much. I still have a 32% chance to win. It's not that. But maybe next week I'm going to start Jackson Smith to Jeek, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Jalen Hurts' stat line. Good lord.
What's that?
17 to 31, 143 yards, and 2 picks.
As a passer, he looked horrible. As a rusher, he didn't look that bad.
You know, as a rusher, he looked fine. But
Look at his stats on the year. 19 touchdowns and 12 picks. That's
bad.
That's got a game manager.
Give me Baker Mayfield.
He's not beating the game manager allegations this year. Him and Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said last week, you know, it's hard to look good when you don't have, 300-pound dudes pushing on your ass. So, hey man, is Jalen Hurts residential tush push emerging?
Well, you know what? I actually have something interesting to show you. Speaking about the tush push, I want to get your opinion on this. Because, as we all know, the Eagles are like the only team to really do this so successfully.
Yeah. And I mean, they just run it so frequently.
Did you see that? Did you see how much Jason Kelce moves the ball?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It was, I think, like almost a whole yard.
Yeah, on a 3rd and 1, that's huge. That makes such a difference.
I didn't even see that. Wow.
Dude, I'm telling you, that's real interesting to see.
Damn, Jason Kelce.
He tried to get away with it.
I wasn't familiar with your game. I respect it though. Hey, doing anything for the win. I can't knock a guy for doing that.
Drew Lock, fucking legacy game, and that catch by DK Metcalf. Fuck whoever was calling this game. Who called this game?
I was the Monday night guy, so it was Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
Dude, no emotion. That catch by DK Metcalf was insane.
Which one?
The first one, it was like only like a 7-yard catch, but he like ripped it from whoever was guarding him. Like James Bradbury.
Yeah, no, it probably was.
Dude, that was insane, and they were just like, "Oh, looks like he got the ball."
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of just in awe of that JSN touchdown. That catch was insane. He like held on Jackson Smith and Jigba. The touchdown that won them the game on the final drive.
Yeah, but wasn't that crazy?
Yeah, no. Like, if you look at it, dude, he held onto that ball like with his fingertips. Like, it was a great throw. It was like one of those plays where it's like you look at the throw and the catch, like both of those were just incredible.
Maybe I gotta see like the replay or something.
Yeah.
So it comes through my TV.
Yeah. But I mean, no, like, I remember I watched JSN catch that ball. I was like, holy shit! Like, I did not
Get the fuck out of here, you stupid fucks! Dude, what the fuck? It's like right on where the catch is. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't see it apparently.
I promise.
But I believe
it was a
you.
really good catch.
I believe you.
And I was shocked.
Yeah, man. Drew Lock, looking like Geno Smith out there. He's not running back either. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, going into this game, like, we didn't even know who was going to start for the Seahawks.
No.
It's like we didn't know until like 20 minutes before game time.
No.
And I mean, they went with Drew Lock, and it looks like it paid off.
Well, those were our games for Week 15. Let me know what your guys' favorite game was, what your favorite moment was. We're gonna rip through our awards, all right?
Yeah.
Because we got something fun in store. And hold on, let me get to my awards.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead, go.
All right, yeah. So for my moment of the week, I went with T. Higgins because that man literally turned into Michael Jordan from Space Jam on a touchdown, extending his arm like a whole foot to reach for the touchdown.
That's a good moment.
Like, I was like, dude, that was incredible. And then for my offensive players of the week, I actually have two. It's been a while since I've had two. I'm trying to keep consistent with one, but I just couldn't pick between these two guys. I went with Baker Mayfield and James Cook.
Dude, those were my two finalists as well, and I couldn't pick, but
I just said fucking one with both.
Nice.
So yeah. And then for my defensive player of the week, I went with Bradley Chubb. He had 3 sacks and 2 tackles for the loss in the Dolphins win.
Yeah,
and then
finally that guy does something.
I know. Yeah, I mean, the Dolphins traded like a first-round pick for him, so it's fine. Like, he's kind of supposed to be like one of their star edge rushers, and finally has a really good game. And then for my risers, I went with the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's a good one.
And then for my falling team, I think there's only one right team to put here, and it was the Los Angeles Chargers. I mean, you gave up 63. You can't really just ignore that. Like, I get it, you're fired your coach, but I mean, good lord. But yeah, those are my awards. Who'd you have?
So my favorite moment of the week, since I'm a Ravens fan, I had to go with this one. Lamar Jackson to Isaiah Likely probably could be one of the plays of the year. If you watch that play, Lamar Jackson almost gets clotheslined, gets out of it somehow, stays up, throws cross field, and Isaiah Likely mosses 2 defenders. I mean, it was just crazy, most hype play ever, and it set up a touchdown. My player of the week, I did go with offensive player of the week. I went with James Cook, just because he's on my fantasy team, and it's good to see a good breakout from him. Because he's one of those players where, beginning of the year, he wasn't getting as many touches, and it was really pissing me off because he plays so good, he's so efficient, and now finally the breakout's here, and I'm very happy for him. And my defensive player of the week was Julian Love, defensive back for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, Giants legend.
Yeah, he had both of the interceptions on Jalen Hurts, including the game-sealing one.
That was sick.
At the end of the game, flew out of nowhere, got his feet in bounds. Yeah. Really, really good play. So he's my player of the week, my defensive player of the week. Rising team of the week, I did put the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just because Baker Mayfield looks fantastic. They look like they could be a decent. I don't think they should have home field advantage, but they look like they could be a decent playoff team that could upset someone.
Yeah, if they win the division, they will. So that's just how the NFL. That's how it goes.
So stupid. Trying to explain it to there's Paige's parents. They're trying to get into football, and trying to explain that to them the other night.
Yeah, no, it's probably a difficult explanation.
What?
Yeah,
they didn't understand it. I'm I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't make fucking rules.
Yeah. Falling team of the week, I did put the Philadelphia Eagles because they lost 3 straight, and they lost 2. Because you look at their 3-game losing streak, the past 2 games, it was like, all right, whatever. They played the Niners and the Cowboys.
And they got their ass kicked.
They did get their ass kicked, but 2 really good teams. So you're
Yeah.
like, okay, they're in a little slump. They'll get back. They got a good matchup next week against the Seahawks. They're good. They're playing Drew Lock. They're good.
Yeah.
Well, no, apparently they're not good. They just lost in prime time. So yeah, kind of. I'd be worried if I was a Philly fan right now. But yeah, those are mine. Those are mine.
Just want to point out the back-to-back weeks that one of us has the Eagles as a faller.
Did you have them last week?
I did.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. So let's move on to pick'em. We'll just do pick'ems real quick. Get those out of the
We
way.
can just fly through these.
You have your pick'ems ready?
I actually don't. I haven't even gone through them yet.
That's
so
okay.
we'll kind of
I haven't either.
Yeah.
Alright. Dude, we kind of didn't cook last week either. I think we lost 5, which is not good for us.
Our pick-up when sanity run might be over.
So Thursday night, New Orleans Saints play the Los Angeles Rams. I am not betting against it. I mean, both these teams are gunning for the playoffs, but I'm not going against a team that, like the Rams, that are trying to get into the playoffs. I'm going Rams.
Yeah, I mean, you look and see both of these like teams are 7-7, but it's like one of these teams you have so much more belief in than the other.
Yeah.
But give me the Rams.
The Cincinnati Bengals versus the Pittsburgh Steelers, a rematch. We got a Jake Browning versus Mason Rudolph.
Good God. I'm sorry to anybody attending this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cincinnati here.
Yeah, Jake Browning.
And the next game, Saturday night, Buffalo Bills versus the LA Chargers. I think it's safe to say we can bet against the Chargers now. They might be the new Giants.
Oh yeah.
Of the league, those like 3 weeks for the Giants look like the worst football team ever. They might be the new Giants now. So we'll go Bills, right?
Yeah, we'll go Bills, and dude, this would have been such a fun game. Like everybody on both sides is healthy, but
It would.
yeah,
It really would. Colts versus the Falcons. You know what? Fuck you, Arthur Smith. I'm going Colts.
yeah, I'm also gonna go with the Colts.
I'm gonna go with the better, more superior coach.
Yeah, give me
by far.
Give me the better new head coach.
The Seattle Seahawks versus the Tennessee Titans. I'm gonna go Seahawks just because I'm a big Seahawks believer.
Yeah, give me the
Just beat
Seahawks.
The Eagles. I don't know why they would lose to the Titans.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks as well, because I mean, basically for the rest of the season, for these last 3 weeks, every game for the Seahawks is like a playoff game. So
They're gonna be playing their heart out.
Yeah, they're
Geno
gonna-
Smith should be back.
yeah, he'll probably be back for the next game, but we'll see what happens.
The Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings. For this one, I want to go Vikings because it feels like a trap game for the Lions, and they are so inconsistent. But
Honestly, I do kind of get trap game vibes.
I'm still
This
listening to the
too.
Lions.
But
I'm not a
also
big
gonna
Nick
go with the
Foles
Lions.
believer.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm like, oh, this could be an easy trap game. Then I think of who's playing quarterback for the Vikings. And I'm like, never mind.
Maybe if it was Jaron Hall or something like that. I don't know what. Like I said, I don't know what
We
happened.
still don't know what happened to Jared Hall.
That guy's like MIA. All right, this next game, the Commanders versus the Jets.
God.
What the fuck? Why are we having to watch these games, NFL? I don't even know who to pick here. I'm gonna go Commanders though.
I'm going to go Commanders too.
I don't know why it's 77 to 25, 23 or whatever that is.
Yeah, 71-29.
Okay.
Give me the Commanders.
Because I'm not, dude. The Jets can't play quarterback. At least the Commanders have a like functioning quarterback that can throw the ball more than 5 yards.
Yeah, but he's going against a good Jets defense, so I wouldn't be surprised if this game ends like 13-7.
Probably lower, like 10-6.
a nice 3-0. The second 3-0 game that happened this season.
That'd probably be the first time in history, huh?
Probably. Well, I mean, actually no, dude. When they were playing back in the day, dude, you should look at some of the scores from there. Dude, it'd be like 2-3.
When they're wearing those leather helmets.
Hell yeah, brother. Just
Oh.
dudes beating dudes.
Packers versus the Panthers. The Panthers just won, but it was another fucking ugly win. And I think it says more about the Falcons than the Panthers in that game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Packers.
I mean, who knows? This could be the time for the Panthers to start a little winning streak. But I'm going with the Packers.
I mean, it would make sense because they're not playing for a pick, but
Yeah, I mean,
they just suck so
they haven't
bad.
played for a pick all year, so nothing's changed.
The Browns versus the Texans. Ooh, this is kind of an interesting matchup because on one hand, are we getting everything CJ Stroud back?
I haven't heard about that. They'll probably say something about that tomorrow.
It was a concussion. I feel like that's a 1 week type of thing, anyways.
Yeah, we'll see how cautious the Texans are with that. Like I said, we'll probably get some news about CJ Stroud's status tomorrow.
I'm gonna go Texans.
Damn, dude, it's like last week where it's like, if I knew CJ Stroud was playing, I'd go Texans. But it's like, I just don't. And like, fuck, dude. I think we have to go to the flip a coin here.
You're gonna flip a coin.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just get a feeling with CJ Stroud coming back. But then I'm betting against Joe Flacco. Oh,
Ooh.
No, I'm going with Browns.
Browns.
I'm not, I just remembered that. I
Alright.
can't go against Joe.
Alright,
Joe
alright.
Shiesty.
Joe Burr.
Joe Burr. All right, the Jaguars versus the Buccaneers. Now I'm gonna say this: I'm a huge Buccaneers believer, but I just don't see the Jaguars lose 3 in a row in the way that they did. They lost to the Jake Browning and the Bengals, and then they lost to the Browns and Joe Flacco, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And then they lost to the Ravens.
They lost 3 in a row.
3 in a row to the AFC North. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't see them losing 4 in a row.
Yeah.
I think they bounce back in this game. I'm gonna go Jaguars. You went Buccaneers. I can see it on your
You're right, I did. And now, like,
I don't know. I want to go Buccaneers. If the Jaguars didn't lose 3 in a row, I would go Buccaneers.
here's the thing. I want to go with the Buccaneers because, like,
All right.
it's like, I'm kind of in the same boat where I'm like, there's no way the Jags lose 4 in a row. But I remember I tried to use the same logic for the Bills-Chiefs game, thinking, like, there's no way the Chiefs lose 2 in a row.
That's true.
And that did not go well. So give me the Bucks.
Okay, so tails is away and home is
Heads.
heads.
Yeah.
It is tails.
All right, lock in Baker Mayfield.
No.
Wait. Oh, is it
Tails
the
is
team? The team on the right's the home team?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Maybe it'll come back to bite us in the ass. Cardinals versus the Bears. Wow, what a matchup.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bears,
Okay.
but I will say this is a winnable game for the Cardinals. I think it's probably like their last winnable game for the rest of
Their
the year.
schedule gets harder.
Yeah, because their last 2 games are against the Eagles and the Seahawks.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking brutal. But yeah, I'm still gonna go with the Bears because
I don't know, the Eagles-
either I'm right on pick'ems or I'm happy because Cardinals win. So it's a win.
Dude, that's true.
It's a win-win here.
All right, so the Cowboys versus the Dolphins. This is a good fucking game.
Yeah, this could be a good game as long
You
as
know who
they-
I'm gonna go with? Give me the Dallas Cowboys.
Give me the Dallas Cowboys as well. Let's look at the Dolphins against good teams this year real quick. Just to
Yeah.
refresh
Because
your memory.
for a while there, it was like the Dolphins were, or the Cowboys were the same way until they beat the
Yeah.
Eagles.
So the Dolphins, their first 3 losses this year: Bills, Eagles, Chiefs. Those are all basically playoff teams. I know the Bills aren't in there right now, but yeah.
And the Titans.
Yeah, and they lost to the Titans. Shout out Will Levis.
Wait, so they have 4 losses on the year?
Yeah, they're 10-4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, Dallas Cowboys are the underdog going into this game, which is interesting. But yeah, no, I'm gonna pick them. I know they are away. But yeah, no, so give me the Cowboys.
But
What's that?
what are their? I want to see. What are the Dolphins' wins this year?
Oh, okay, hold on. So Chargers, Pats, Broncos, Giants, Panthers, Pats again, Raiders, Jets, Commanders, and Jets again.
Dude, garbage.
That's pretty bad. Like
Fucking garbage.
their best win is against the Broncos.
70-20.
Oh yeah, that was a 70-point game. I guess that is a pretty good win. Jesus Christ.
We're getting 3 Christmas games.
Woo! That along with
2 of them are garbage.
That along with basketball. I mean, God, it's
I
gonna be-
can't fucking wait for Christmas.
dude. Christmas Day, dude, about to be insane on the DirecTV remote.
Fucking Ravens and Niners. I can't wait, dude. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah.
All right, man. So Patriots and Broncos back in dude, back fucking 5 years ago or like 7 years ago. This would be the fucking matchup. This would be a Christmas Day matchup.
Yeah, dude, if it was like 2015, this would be
8 years ago, dude.
Yeah, this would be game of the week for sure.
Not even 20. When was 2013?
Yeah,
That was when Peyton Manning was like throwing 50 touchdowns, and it's like 10 years ago. This would have been
oh, Jesus Christ.
dude, just 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, dude, we should go back 10 quick years. Yeah, Broncos country. Let's ride.
Really?
Yeah. You're gonna go to the Pats?
No.
What did I say? What are you talking about?
All right, so our first Christmas game, the Raiders versus the Chiefs. I want to go fucking Raiders so bad. I want to go to the Raiders so bad, but I don't think the Chiefs lose at home against the Raiders on Christmas. There's no way.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely be watching basketball while this game goes on. So, but give me the Chiefs.
Giants and Eagles. Dude, that'd be so funny if Tommy DeVito beat the Giants or beat the Eagles.
God, I kind of want to lock it in just for the shits and giggles, dude.
I kind of do too, but we gotta help our record, bro.
Yeah, no, the record isn't looking too hot right now, so let's go Eagles. Let's go Eagles. But I'll probably also be watching basketball during that game too. But
The real meat and potatoes. Monday, Christmas night. I'll tell you what. My pick's easy because I'm always gonna go with the Ravens no matter what. They could be 0-14 and I'd still go with them in this game. But I'm really interested to see yours.
see, you're like a diehard fan. I'm like a realist when it comes to my team.
I know.
I always pick against my team. You always pick for your team. That's where you and I are
I
different.
can't pick against them. No.
I can. It's pretty easy when your team's as bad as mine is. it's pretty fucking easy, dude. But this game's being played at Levi Stadium, and I mean the 49ers are just they're a juggernaut right now, and like I'm gonna go with my brain. My heart's going for the Ravens. I'll be honest, but I'm gonna go with the 49ers here. Just because I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I feel like Thanos right now. So I was just more. I'm sorry, little one. But I have to go with the 49ers here.
See what happens.
When next week when we do this podcast and the Ravens won, we'll have a different discussion. But all right, same thing. Tails away. Home is
Yeah.
It is heads.
All right.
I hope you're right. Actually, I'm sorry. I fucking don't hope you're right. But I hope you feel good about yourself.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it for the pick'ems. I had to do it. We gotta get that record up.
Whatever.
All right.
All right. Well, let's move on. So
Yeah, those are our pick'ems for week 16.
So I'm
See
assuming
how much we cook.
I'm assuming that you saw the what the fuck's his name again?
Yeah.
The tweet from the former Steelers running back.
Yeah, if you don't know what Otto's referring to, he's referring to the tweet from former Steelers, I think as well as Cardinals running back, Rashard Mendenhall. He tweeted out saying that White,
I'll pull up the exact tweet.
something along, I don't want to misquote him,
Yeah,
but
I'll pull up the exact tweet.
basically the main premise of the tweet was him saying that the NFL should get rid of the Pro Bowl and instead have a game where it is all white versus all black NFL players.
So, in his exact words on Twitter or X, I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all not even good at football.
Oh, so he's talking about the commentators.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, he's going right for the throat. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with an all black versus all white bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your goat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Dude, all I gotta say about this is, could you imagine if like JJ Watt or something like went on Twitter and was like, I'm tired of these black fucking commentators. You guys need to fucking shut up. I'm better than all you black people.
I mean, if there's anybody that'll do that, it'll definitely be like not JJ Watt. That's like the most Nick Bosa tweet ever. I don't even know if he has Twitter, but Nick Bosa would say something like that. But anyways, so that tweet basically got like a lot of the NFL world thinking, you know, what would the rosters
What would
look
it look like and who would win? So
Yeah.
we're gonna go through.
We're gonna kind of go through
Make
the
a-
two teams and kind of see who would play where, and to see how it would look. So yeah, this will be very interesting.
All right.
What side do you want to go with first?
We'll go all black.
Okay. So I think a quarterback we're gonna go with the same guy.
Hold on, let me get it set up.
Okay.
So we'll do wide receiver. Sorry. We'll do wide receiver 2. We'll do 3 wide receivers.
Yeah.
And then a tight end.
Yeah.
We'll skip offensive line.
We can go through offensive line.
I don't really want to.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you know enough?
I know some. Like.
Well, we just do real quick.
Yeah.
Zach Martin for the Cowboys.
Yeah, for
Joel Batinio.
Oh, like okay for the.
Are we doing
Lions.
current?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like current.
Current only, right?
Yeah. So yeah, no, like for the tackles for the white team, you'd probably go like Lane Johnson at right tackle, and then center you go Jason Kelsey. For the guards, you'd go Quentin Nelson, Zach Martin, and then for tackles or for the left tackle, I don't know who you'd go with. To be honest with you, so I'm trying to think, and I can't think of anybody. You probably go with I guess you go with somebody from the Lions, like Taylor Decker, or something like that. I don't know. There's probably somebody better. Let us know, because I really can't think right now.
And then for Trent Williams. For the
Trent Williams. God, that's really
Honestly, I think the Lights might be.
They might have the
upper hand on the
offensive line.
All right. Well, let's start off on quarterback for the Patrick Mahomes.
Well,
Whoa. Are we thinking of a guy from Baltimore?
I'm thinking of a guy from Baltimore.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Because here's the thing, I'm conflicted when it comes to Patrick Mahomes.
Because he's both.
Exactly.
He can't be on either team.
Exactly. So,
Dude, if they had a light skin team, we'd be in trouble.
the light skin team would dominate. Yeah. Just by looks. Pause. But yeah.
All right, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Because there's really no other quarterback at the top of the league that's that race ethnicity.
I mean, it'd be like Lamar, but other candidates, you could put Kyler there,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's Lamar.
All right, I like that pick.
Yeah.
Running back. I mean, you would go. Now I'm trying to think of the top running backs in the league, and I'm drawing a blank.
Are we going guys healthy? Do they have to be healthy right now, or are we
You think Nick Chubb?
Yeah, I'm thinking Chubb.
That's true. Are we thinking right now?
Because if we're going right now, I'd probably go with God, I don't even know.
I gotta pull up a list.
ETN. Jesus Christ.
No.
You go with Dave Montgomery, I guess. But
really?
that's it. I mean, hold on. No, I think we're both just drawing.
We're drawing blanks.
We gotta look at some stats real quick. Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert, James Cook,
Yeah, Kyrie Williams.
Derrick Henry would be.
Yeah, I feel like Derrick Henry's a good O-line. Would still be fine.
But no, you know what? I say we go Nick Chubb.
Yeah, I'd go Chubb.
Kind of stupid if we go for someone not.
Yeah, okay, so this is basically a world where everybody's healthy then.
Yes.
Okay, cool, got you.
All right, wide receiver 1, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just want to run through the wide receivers. It's going to be Tyreek, Justin Jefferson, and AJ Brown.
I definitely think they have an upper hand here.
Yeah.
And AJ Brown, right?
Yeah.
Tight end. This is where they definitely are a little bit more
They're definitely lacking but I mean, still pretty good. You could go with a Darren Waller
Darren Waller
or a David Njoku.
Right now it's hard because Darren Waller I think is the better player over his career, but I think David Njoku is playing better this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they'd roster both of them anyways because they're going to run plays with 12 personnel.
Yeah,
But
Kelsey.
I'd go with
The top 5 receiver. Evan Ingram.
That's true. Yeah, you go
He's not a bad one. He's actually leading but is he light skinned? Because if we're gonna put Patrick Mahomes in that light skin.
Well, I think with Mahomes, it's different because it's Mahomes. He's just negated from this whole thing. I feel like
he acts like a fucking baby. I guess that doesn't have anything to do with it, but
this is fucking Mahomes standard over here. No.
I mean, Evan Ingram. I like Njoku better though.
Honestly, I feel like Kyle Pitts would be a good shout too.
No, he's not playing good enough.
Yeah, but is that his fault?
So we're going overall talent here.
I mean, yeah. Like if you're trying to build the best team,
True.
you know.
Let's go Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, I feel like Kyle Pitts would be fine.
Dude, I just accidentally spelt it Pitta.
Shut
Speaking of that, bro.
Shout out Dennis Pitta, bro.
Dude, I was watching the Ravens game and some dude on the Ravens, I don't even know who he is. He's only caught the ball twice, they said, this year. But he's number 88 and he's a white guy. I thought it was Dennis Pitta. Bro.
Yeah.
I got flashbacks. All right, we already went over offensive line, but that's our offense for the all-black team. Lamar Jackson at quarterback, Nick Chubb at running back, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, and A.J. Brown at the receiver spots, and Kyle Pitts at tight end.
Yeah.
Should we go over defense?
Yeah, let's go over the defense.
So defensive line, Aaron Donald.
Yeah, Aaron Donald, and then on the edge, you would
Is
have.
he? Are we counting him as a D tackle?
I think he'd be D tackle.
Okay.
I think you just kind of got like 4 guys there, and then like you're good. Yeah, so you'd go like
Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Myles Garrett, and then I would say also like Chris Jones,
Yes.
and then like for the other defensive end, I think you'd probably go like Hassan Reddick.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I kind of feel like on the pass rushing side of things, the white guys might have another advantage.
It'd be a good battle for sure.
This is kind of crazy. This is a lot closer than I thought. I don't think Rashard, whatever the fuck his name is,
Rashawn Gary. Oh, you're talking about the guy who tweeted
whoever
it.
Rashard
Rashard
tweeted.
Mendenhall.
I didn't know who he is. Like,
Yeah.
this is making him relevant. Whoever, like, I don't think he took into account how close this would be.
Yeah.
So who was our?
What the hell?
Hold on.
All right.
Well, can you do me a favor
Yeah.
and run your sync? Turn your sync
Yeah.
on for like 2 minutes and then
Okay.
turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Live on the podcast, baby.
What the fuck is happening? Dude, just gotta call with maintenance. None of this is getting edited out, by the way.
Huh?
Is this gonna get edited out?
No, fuck no.
Alright, yeah, no, we're rolling with it. Alright. Jesus Christ.
It's like the first time I've had anyone knock on my door other than.
Dude, I was like, what the hell?
Dude, that scared me. I thought Jeremiah pulled up.
last second appearance.
You heard we were doing the drafting the race team.
Like, I gotta.
Should we keep going while this thing's running?
Do you want to? I mean, like, what else are we gonna do? Just sit here and like, I mean, yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
This has been a very interesting episode.
Yeah, this is one of the episodes of all time.
Very fun Christmas episode.
Yeah, so yeah, for the D line, I'd say you go like Myles Garrett, Aaron Donald, Chris Jones. Then I'd still for the other defensive end, you go with Hassan Reddick.
It's on Reddit.
Yeah.
Well, so we're doing 3 defensive ends?
Just 2.
No, we have 3.
Well, Chris Jones could play for tackle,
Okay.
so.
All right, so we got our defensive line, now linebackers. We'll do 3 linebackers.
Okay, so I think you got to go Roquan Smith.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Even Patrick Queen could even be in there.
Yeah. And I also go Fred Warner.
Oh yeah, dude.
So,
Fred Warner's a beast.
Yeah, so I say he goes with those 3.
Oh, you want to do Patrick Queen?
I mean, you could also go with like a Demario Davis as well.
I'll go with Patrick Queen.
Yeah, let's just go. Let's go.
Dude, you know what's funny is I saw a tweet that was responding to this, and it was like, we already have Ravens versus Niners.
I think I saw that tweet.
So Roquan Smith, Fred Warner,
Yeah,
Patrick Queen.
And so those are the linebackers, and then we just gotta get the secondary, and then we can basically move on. Because I don't think we're gonna go with special teams. But I mean,
No.
hey, look, Otto.
Who's the black kid?
Name a black kid.
I don't think there is one.
I mean, they're going to throw like Justin Reed in there
Who's the guy that kicked the field goal for the?
for the Texans.
Yeah.
Like Dare, like he's got like a crazy long last
Yeah.
name. Yeah. And then for the secondary, I think for corners, you'd probably go like Sauce Gardner and Pat Surtain.
Yes. This is really where they really have team.
Yeah, yeah. And then for the safeties, let's say they go with like they're gonna go with Derwin James. And I mean, honestly, it kind of would be like the Cardinals, like
Are we
homer.
gonna go Derwin James?
Yeah, Derwin James. And honestly, I kind of would be a Cardinals homer and go with Buda Baker, but I feel like you'd have to go with Minka Fitzpatrick.
Do you think Jalen Ramsey could be on here for the corners or no?
He could, honestly. I didn't think of that. I just don't know who of those two you'd swap out.
I mean, I haven't heard much about Patrick Surtain.
Oh, he's been really good.
I know he's always one of those under the radar, you know,
Yeah.
first one in, last one out type guy.
I would put PS2 as the corner. That's one of the corners on the roster.
That's Surtain, right?
Yeah.
Has Sauce Gardner been good this year?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just keep him.
Yeah. And then for the other safety, I think God, I kind of want to go Buda Baker just to get a Cardinal in there.
Minka Fitzpatrick, I haven't heard much about this year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of this year.
Well, I think he was injured for a bit, so there's also that.
Do you want to do Minka or do you want to do Buda?
What do you want to do?
I don't really care. I don't
Let's go Buda. Right? I'm down to
go
go
Buda for,
Yeah.
for Arizona boys.
Yeah, let's get an Arizona Cardinal in there. But yeah.
All right, so pretty good team.
Yeah.
This is like a stacked NFL roster, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So now we'll move on to the all-white team. This one will be interesting, to say the least. Quarterback. Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. I get you could go Burrow, but I think you go Josh Allen.
I just think Josh Allen with a stacked receiving crew would go insane.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair though, when we get to these receivers for the whites, it's not gonna be that great.
Well,
We're gonna have to get like crazy with some like 13 personnel over here.
dude, it's gonna be fun. All right.
Yeah.
Running back, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, CMC.
Dude, they're the best running back in the league.
Yeah, and then
They don't need receivers when they have Christian McCaffrey, bro.
yeah,
He basically is like a receiver for them.
yeah, and then wide receiver one Cooper Cup.
All right, didn't you say? Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say 2 minutes?
Yeah, so you're good. So yeah, for wide receiver one, we're gonna go with Cooper Cup, and then after that's kind of where it gets. After that's where it gets really interesting. So like their wide receiver two, it's like there's not much. It's like
Braxton Berrios, bro.
hell no. I mean,
Braxton Berrios.
we're not going Braxton Berrios. I mean, I would say probably go with like I guess you'd have to go with like Adam Thielen,
Okay.
or you go with like Alec Pierce from the Colts. But like that's really it.
Okay. Well,
Unless you want to go with fucking Justin Watson.
no, he's a tight end. I thought.
No, he's a receiver.
On the Chiefs?
Yeah,
Dude, are you sure? I'm pretty sure he's a tight end.
I think he's a receiver.
Pretty sure.
Either way, it doesn't matter. He's not gonna make the team.
All right. And then, so. Just want to make sure this is still recording.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's go. Let's just look this up real quick. White wide receivers.
It's really not much, dude. It's like Cup, Thielen, and Pierce. Alec Pierce. And that's it.
Dude, if Danny Amendola, if Wes Welker was still in the league,
If we still had like Julian Edelman, we'd be set.
oh, they'd be cooked.
Like, but we're a little too late to this. Rashard, if you could have tweeted this out like 2 years ago,
Yeah, what the fuck?
like our receiver core would be much better. But yeah. So the receivers,
oh my
it's
gosh, dude, this is
Cooper Kupp and Adam
trash.
Thielen, and then wide receiver 3. Yeah, it's gonna be like Alec Pierce.
Oh my gosh, there's no. What about Jake Bobo, bro?
I'd put him like wide receiver 4, dude. Like,
I would rather have Jake Bobo than Alec Pierce.
Nah,
What has
give me-
Alec
give me-
Pierce done this year?
What's Jake Bobo done this year besides have a cool name?
Dude, he's had like 4 touchdowns.
Okay, I'm still taking Alec Pierce. That's my dog right there.
There's got to be better,
We're,
dude.
dude, do you realize how stupid this is? We're arguing over Alec Pierce and fucking Jake Bobo right now.
Yeah, man. That's a good debate.
What's wrong with us, dude?
I guess you're right. There's really nothing else.
Yeah.
Hunter Renfro.
Renfro's actually a pretty good shout, even though he's been kind of bad.
He's not been good this year, but I would say overall he's a better talented receiver than Alec Pierce.
Yeah, I mean, he is very sneaky athletic. So
first one in.
yeah, first one in, last one out.
Guy.
You know, guy led
Classy.
my daughter for sure. Yeah.
Scotty Miller.
Jesus Christ, dude.
This is bad.
I swear to God, if you fucking say Cole Beasley, I'm gonna walk out of this podcast. Dude.
I was gonna say it. All right, so are we just gonna go Hunter Renfro, or do you want?
We can go Renfro.
All right, I like Renfro.
Yeah. Then after this is where it gets very interesting.
Tight end.
Like, I mean,
I think we have to go Kelsey.
Kelsey, Kittle, Laporta, Mark Andrews.
You
There's
know
so
what?
many players.
You know what?
McBride.
Their receiving crew should just be Cooper Kupp and then all tight ends.
They could, like I said, they could just run like 13 personnel out there, or like 30 personnel, dude. Just not even have receivers.
Should we say that to make it fair?
I mean,
How about for the dude, for the all white team,
We
give
can-
them an advantage.
we can go. How about this? How about let's act like it's like 12 personnel. Let's only go 2 wide receivers and 2 tight ends.
Yes,
So then we'll go Kelsey and Kittle.
that's basically what the Chiefs run, anyways.
Yeah.
All right, so Cooper Kupp and Adam Thielen, and
Yeah.
we'll do Kelsey and Kittle.
Yeah. I
Or
think.
would you rather do Hawkinson?
No, give me Kelsey and Kittle.
Actually, you're right. I think Kittle is a more talented tight end. I just think that
Yeah, and
he doesn't get
he's a
his-
good blocker. So there's also that.
and he has that because we got to think about this too. He has that chemistry with McCaffrey.
Yeah,
Like they got the white connection. You know what I mean?
he's not wrong.
All right, defensive line. Here's where they can cook.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's like no white D tackles, so we're just gonna have to go with 4 defensive ends out there.
4 defensive ends. You don't only want to do 1 defensive tackle.
I mean, can you think of a white D tackle?
No.
Exactly. So like, let's go with the
We'll
Bosa
go
brothers.
Crosby.
Let's go with Crosby. Well,
Bosa.
I mean, Crosby's like. Yeah, I mean, Crosby. I mean, there's that video of him almost saying
he
the
could
word.
be black.
So I mean, like,
I wouldn't be
think
surprised if like they trot out on the field and Crosby.
He might be in like that Mahomes gray area.
Are we being serious about this? He's on the white team. He's on the fucking white.
Right, all
That dude is white as it can be, bro.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, we'll go Max Crosby, and I would also go with the Bosa brothers.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of these nuts.
Yeah. Bosa D's nuts, and then I'd also.
Gosh, trying to fucking type with a mic in my hands.
Yeah.
Impossible.
You don't have to type out the full names. I mean, you just type like a last name. We'll know who. We'll know who you're talking about.
Bosa.
Okay. Well, if you put both of them, they'll be like, okay, both Bosas are there, and then I would go T.J. Watt.
We kind of is D end or outside linebacker.
I'd line him up at the end.
I would say linebacker though because they need more help in linebacker than the end.
I mean, you could. I mean,
What? Well,
for linebackers, you got like Matt Milano, Logan
but
Wilson.
defensive end, you got Aiden Hutchinson, you got Trey Hendrickson.
Okay, so
I'd rather put Trey Hendrickson.
okay,
and
let's
then-
put Hendrickson. Okay, I like that. And then for the linebackers, we'll go Watt, Milano, and like Logan Wilson.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not capitalizing shit.
Yeah.
Logan Wilson.
Yeah.
Fuck Logan Wilson. And who else?
Matt Milano. Yeah.
Milano.
Because remember, all these guys are healthy. And then let's go safeties.
Oh yeah, Matt Milano's out for the year, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. And then for safeties, let's go. We're gonna go with like old man Harrison Smith.
He's still on the Vikings.
He is. God, how old is he, dude? He's been in the league forever.
Dude, you know what? Speaking of fucking the secondary, this is gonna get really fucking hard.
Yeah, we might have to get a little creative here. He's 34. Jesus Christ. That's old for a safety, dude. And then
I had this funny meme for this exact topic.
dude, I was thinking I'll put this together, I was like, dude, who's the other safety? Do we gotta go with Eric Weddle? Then I
You
remember
gotta bring him back.
Nah, we can go with like Reed Blankenship from the Eagles. He's
what
white.
about Tranquil? Is he a linebacker?
Drew Tranquil. Is it Drew Tranquil? Is that his name?
Yeah, but I think he's a linebacker.
He's a linebacker.
Would you say Blankenship?
Yeah, Reed Blankenship.
Oh yeah, from the Eagles. Yeah, that guy's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
He's a good white guy. We'll
He's
throw him
white
on the team.
and plays football.
All right. Yeah.
Corners, dude. We might have to use safeties for this.
No, we're not gonna do that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna call up Cooper DeJean from Iowa, put him on the team, and then we're running.
Guard a fucking Tyreek Hill.
Dude, we got what's the other option, dude? What do we get? Troy Apke.
Oh my gosh.
And so we're gonna do Cooper DeJean, and then
DiGiorno.
yeah, and then for the other corner, we're lining up fucking like Braxton Berrios out there. What else is there to do on him? Do you just want to call up the entirety of Iowa secondary and just call it a day? Like, just call up their corners?
Hold on.
You're going to look up white cornerbacks. There's going to be, dude, it's literally going to be the no results found thing. I'm not putting no fucking Troy Apke on the white team, dude.
Jason Sehorn.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Yeah.
Troy Apke's got to be one.
No, we're not putting Troy
He is.
Apke on this team.
He's a corner. He actually plays cornerback.
Dude, I'd rather
Look at that guy.
I'd rather put CMC
He's
at corner.
so nice.
I swear to God, I'd rather put CMC at corner, dude.
Mike Furry.
Who?
I think he's retired.
That's an AI generated ass name, dude.
Fuck, dude. White cornerbacks in the NFL 2021. Tyreek Hill. What the fuck?
You have to go Cooper DeJean, and then
Who the fuck is that?
you don't know who Cooper DeJean is?
No.
He's a corner from Iowa, and he's like gonna be like a top 20 pick in this draft.
Oh,
Like he's actually like really good.
that's him.
Yeah, dude, that's our guy.
He's our savior.
He's covering Tyreek Hill. And it's never even played a snap in the NFL, dude.
We're so cooked.
No, it's
Our
okay.
only hope is that Lamar Jackson just like runs the ball the whole time. And
I mean-
doesn't even look at his receivers.
I mean, we'll just have to. Yeah, I mean,
So we're going Cooper DeJean.
yes. And then like for corner two, I'm dead serious. We gotta get like a skill position player from the offense and line him up a corner. That's our best shot.
Scotty Miller.
I'm thinking like, honestly, like like a Scotty Miller, like
We're
Braxton
cooked.
Berrios.
It's
type.
automatically cooked right there. We were doing really good at
No,
Hill.
dude, no, because I mean, like you don't know. Like we've never seen them line up a corner before. Like they might be like that might be their true calling.
Dude, fuck. So who's our last corner? It has to be Troy Apke.
God, is he even in the league?
He's a free agent.
So we're lining up a dude who's not even rostered at corner.
He'll be rostered on the all-white team, baby.
All right. If you want to just concede victory, then just say that, dog. I think.
You would rather line up a wide receiver.
Yes.
You'd rather line up
That's our best hope. That's
Christian
our best hope,
McCaffrey
dude.
is going to be carrying our offense already. You want to line him up on defense as well? Just have him play every snap?
Yeah, he can do that.
Gosh damn, dude. Christian McCaffrey's like our only...
He's the offense and defense. He's already doing one of those things for the 49ers. Might as well just line him up on the other side. Problem solved.
We got to do one of these for basketball.
We will. Let's do that like in the NFL offseason.
That'd be interesting. 'Cause I feel like there's actually a lot of good white people.
Yeah, I mean,
Luka.
yeah, no, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Yeah.
So who's winning?
Oh God, dude, I can't say a winner because is that racist?
I think on both offenses we have cheat codes. Because on the black offense, Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson are just going to torch.
Yeah, no.
Their only hope is like getting a linebacker to drop back in coverage or something. Like, well, who's our coaches? Got to go with our coaches as well, but
So for the black team, we'll go with. I think you go Tomlin.
Tomlin,
Who are you gonna go with? Who else are you gonna go with? Like D'Amico Ryans?
dude, Antonio Pierce, bro.
Jesus Christ! I mean,
All right,
well,
Tomlin.
you could go with like Mike McDaniel. He's black.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Tomlin for the black team.
All right. I'm just saying you could go with Mike McDaniel though.
And then our coach for the all white team, are we going to go Mike McDaniel or Andy Reid?
I say like Kyle Shanahan.
Oh, yeah, because he's got McCaffrey and Kittle on here.
Yeah, like either Shanahan or McVay.
No, Shanahan.
All right.
He's got McCaffrey and Kittle. He'll just do his thing. Dude, imagine Shanahan with Josh Allen. Bruh. I'm telling you, both offenses have their cheat codes. But this secondary for the black team is...
Hey, don't even trip. We'll just line up CMC at corner. That's all we got to do. I love how we're both like stressing out about this.
This is big. This is big, man.
You
never know.
This actually is going to happen.
All right, well, those are our teams. Let us know. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think would win? Who do you guys think would be like who's on your guys' like teams that you're drafting?
Yeah, if you had to draft an all white or all black NFL team, let us know who would be there. Going with current NFL players.
Current NFL players, they can be out for the year. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know. I'd say we spent a lot of time on this.
Yeah, man. It's an interesting topic.
I don't know if you want to go over basketball.
There really isn't that much to go over, honestly.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, that was
whatever happened there with the abortion shit.
Yeah, send the video. Did you see like that? If you like saw like the text messages that like were leaked, then you would have got that. But
I saw them, but what's the video?
Well, like no, because like that's what Anthony Edwards said. Like that's what like one of the things he texted.
Send the video.
Yeah, because like she was
of what? Of getting an abortion?
No, of like I don't even know, dude. That's just one of the things he said. And, like that's what like everybody keeps like repeating. But
what the fuck?
It doesn't matter.
All right, well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure all of these players have done shit like that.
Yeah, I think he got the Zion curse.
He's got the Zion curse.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, man, I'd say very, very fun times in sports right now. I'm so excited for Christmas. What Christmas games do we have on the slate for basketball?
Oh, yeah, we can go over that. NBA.
Maybe we can pick our winners or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we can do a quick little pick 'em. Yeah, so we got 5 games. Let's go. Yeah, we got Bucks Knicks. Who do you want to go there?
We'll go Bucks, I guess.
All right, Bucks. Okay, and then Warriors Nuggets. Let's go Nuggets.
Who are you going?
I'll go Bucks.
Okay.
Okay, and then we got Warriors Nuggets.
I'm gonna go Warriors.
I'll go Nuggets. We're not flipping a coin for this because
fuck you.
It does not matter. All right. And then we got legendary rivalry. We got Celtics Lakers.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Lakers.
I'm gonna go.
I think the script will be in LeBron's favor that night.
Ooh, lay script. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm gonna go Celtics. But like I said,
flip a coin.
We're not flipping. We're not flipping a goddamn coin. All right. Sixers Heat.
Shit. I'll go Sixers.
All right, I'll go Sixers as well. And then the last game on the slate is the Dallas Mavericks against our Phoenix Suns.
Ooh. I'm going to go Suns just because we're from Phoenix, but I think the Mavericks will probably win.
Let's go fucking Phoenix Suns. I'm predicting.
Are the big three playing?
No, Beal's out again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he hurt his ankle or something, huh?
Yeah, in the Knicks
dude,
game.
Guy's made of glass, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's just, it's been.
Was he playing good when he?
He like just came back, so he's still trying to like ramp up and like.
And then he got hurt again.
Yeah.
How long is he out for?
I think it was either yesterday or Sunday. Shams tweeted that he'd be reevaluated in 2 weeks. So he will not be playing until at the earliest, like early January.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking let's get Mikal Bridges back, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Sun's not looking super high right now. They barely beat the Washington Wizards. What the hell? But yeah, that's.
Hey, they beat them. That's all that matters.
Yeah, they got a win, and they got another win for the Suns. But yeah, I think that's really all we got for this episode.
I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah,
let's go enjoy this beautiful day outside.
Enjoy this day. To all the people listening, whether it's on Spotify or the YouTube, we both hope that you have a very, very Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Or any holiday that you decide to celebrate during this beautiful holiday season.
Have a good Christmas, guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday with your family. Please make sure to subscribe on YouTube if you guys are watching. Make sure to follow and rate on Spotify if you guys are listening. Send it to your friends. Share it with your friends. Any new listeners, thank you for listening. No, we don't segregate NFL players every episode. This was just a special occasion. Call it a Christmas gift, if you will.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching or listening. And we'll see you guys next week,
Yeah.
right after Christmas.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.